Hi everybody. So what we're making today is going to be quiche, and I'm going to do a ham and cheese quiche. It's going to be very simple. I'm not doing anything fancy to it. And you start with a pie crust. Now I just bought pre-made pie crust. You can make your own pie crust from scratch if you want. You can also buy that rollout pie crust and make individual ones in like a muffin tin, which I've done that before, and those are really good, you know, for a easy grabbing, because they reheat really nicely. You might not think they do, but they really do. So here we're gonna, let me get a clean bowl. All right, we're going to start with 6 large eggs. Tina's going bananas in my house. What are you doing, Tina? It is. A good tip, use the shell to retrieve any broken shell that falls out. It works wonders. At least I think it does. Going to whisk up your eggs. Okay, so that's it. They're whisked up good enough. So I'm going to set these aside. And I got find a good cutting board. There's a little cutting board right here. I got this. Just pre-packaged ham. None of the deli ham looked really good to me this time around. So we're just going to cut this up. And you can cut it up any way you want. And not only that, but you can use any ingredients you want. You could use turkey. You can just do egg and cheese. You can do spinach. A spinach with some, like a white cheese, like maybe cream cheese, or feta cheese is really good. My mom used to make it with mushrooms, and I really liked it with mushrooms. I know that not a lot of people love mushrooms, but I don't understand that. This is a perfect brunch food. It's a breakfast food. It can be a lunch. And then I'm making it for dinner. This looks like a lot of ham. I may end up having enough for 2 quiches, and because it reheats so nicely, it's good to have leftovers. So you want to put your ham right inside there. It's going to be a lot of ham. It's going to be very hammy, but that's okay. Then you want to put cheese. I'm going to put about, oh, look at this mess I'm making. I'm going to put about 1.5 cups of cheese in there. And then just pour the eggs inside. Uh-oh, I'm having spillover. I'm having spillover. I just do this to distribute that egg around, because I really have a lot of ham in here. But we want to make sure we get a little egg in every bite. So. I actually feel like I can probably add 1 or 2 more eggs to this to better cover the top. Usually I only use 6 eggs, but I use a lot more fill-in. And I think this pie crust is a little deeper. So let me whip up a couple more eggs and put them on top of this, so you can see how it should look before it goes in the oven. I mean, this is fine. This will cook just like this, but it won't be quite as eggy, and I want a little more Well, no, it looks like the egg is distributed, so yeah, I think I'm going to leave it at this. I don't think much more will fit in here. So I'm going to get this put in the oven. I'm baking it at 400 degrees for, no, 375 for about 20 minutes, and then I'll check on it, and if it's not done yet, I will continue to cook it, obviously. Okay, so I think that's ready. So I'm going to stick this in the oven and I'll show everyone what it looks like when it's done. Oh, by the way, you want to bake this on top of a cookie sheet.